Hey everybody, it's the Bulldog, also known as Mr. Metalhead Warrior NY. Yes, the big bad Bulldog is back. Alright, listen, I'm gonna throw this out there. Barry from that Goat Metal Show right there just put up a contest, a 1500 sub contest. If you haven't been subbed him yet, go over there. Barry's an awesome dude. I talk to him out here and through text messages all the time. But anyways, getting back to this, he threw up a contest to name 10 of your favorite New York-based metal bands. Now I see a lot of lists go up, videos from Shred, Meliodas Death Metal, and Anthony from Metal Minus. All great channels. Check them out. So I was like, you know something? Let me throw my hat into this shit and see what happens. So all right, so here we go. Right off the bat, one of my favorite all time, the originators of that ugly hardcore sound, non-politically correct bullshit. Before Typo Negative, there was the almighty, the great Carnivore, the great late Pete Steele. Absolute greatest, one of the best hardcore nasty bands, crossover bands to come out, period. Came out in 86, I think it was. Great album, great band. For those you don't know, he went on to form some other band by the name of Typo Negative, right there. But before Typo Negative was even named, Typo Negative was under the name of Sub Zero, which is a song by Carnivore off their first record. This is Retaliation. This is Carnivore, one of my favorites of all time. Next one, straight from Gravesend, Brooklyn. Some nasty, diabolical, in-your-face, deathcore, death grinds. Straight up hard-hitting shit in your face. My boys in Gravesend. Check these guys out. This is the second release. Check these guys out. Gravesend, Brooklyn, right here. Another one. Some darkened thrash metal with some hardcore hits to it. Demolition Hammer, one of the best bands to come out of New York. I believe out of Queens, if I'm not mistaken. Guy's been around for a while. Check out Demolition Hammer. I'm going to try to stay with a pattern here, but it's going to be some mixed death metal here, crossover. You'll see what I'm getting to. And I might have a couple extra that I'm just throwing there just for the hell of it. The originators of crossover, Crumbsuckers, put out 2 albums, and I think like a EP album they put out, or like a live album. Crumbsuckers. Straight out of, I think it was Long Island, if I'm not mistaken. Original stuff, hardcore crossover, some absolute great records by these guys. Crumbsuckers. Another one that's right along that line with Crumbsuckers, Ludacris. Straight out of Queens, 2 of the greatest crossover hardcore albums ever written, in my opinion. As you might know, Tommy Christ went on to form a band called Scatterbrain after he did this. This is Ludacris, some of the best hardcore thrash crossover, period. Now, a lot of bands, people realize New York's been a melting pot for many types of music. People realize that there's so many metal bands that have come out of New York, that are from New York. I'm not talking about the hip hop fucking pop shit either. All that shit that people hear on the radio all the fucking time. Immolation. Yonkers. Right here. One of the greatest death metal bands ever. One of my all-time favorites. Immolation. Another one straight out of New York. Old school death metal. Sorrow. They're coming out with a new record. Which is a comeback from their latest one. This is their first record right here. Sorrow. Very overlooked and often forgotten. Another one, straight from the bludgeoning death metal grind, deathcore, Skinless. Absolutely great record. Skinless. Check these guys out. I got a couple more, and then I'm just gonna throw two more in just for the hell of it. One of the greatest hardcore bands ever. Early hardcore, like 86, 87. Rest in pieces. A lot of people forget about these guys. They put out some great hardcore albums. They only put out 2 albums, I think like an EP. If you find this record, keep it. It's like a holy grail of hardcore. A lot of these guys, if you don't know, a lot of these guys in here went on to be in bands like Agnostic Front, Cro-Mags, Marauder, Sick of It All. Check them out. Rest in pieces. I got this album called My Rage, and another one called Under My Skin. Check these guys out. If you have never heard of them or forgot about them, rest in pieces. Check them out. Next, I want to talk about hardcore crossover thrash metal. Marauder, great band, overlooked, underappreciated in my opinion. Straight out of New York. Master Killers, the album. These guys are insane. That's 10 right there. I know it's a short video, but I got 2 more I just want to throw out there for you. From Long Island, Internal Bleeding, deathcore, death grind, whatever you want to call it. Straight up heavy, badass. This is their '93 release, their '93 EP. This is one of the first times I ever heard them. This insane stuff. Check these guys out if you haven't heard of them. Straight from New York. All right, my last one. One of the most recognizable bands. They just did a couple of shows back with the original lineup. I saw them in 2023 at their reunion show here at Irving Plaza. Me and Miss Millhead went. The great Biohazard. The original members are back together. New album coming out the end of this year. Biohazard, straight from Brooklyn. Bottom line, that's my top 10 plus 2. Again, is for Barry, that Gold Medal Show 1500 sub contest. I hope you enjoyed what I put out there. Stay hard, stay heavy, stay metal, stay brutal. If you're going to do something, make that shit count. The Bulldog is here, and I'm back. Later.